It's the real word. It's the real word. It's the real word. It's the real word.
We on a mission and that's bringing y'all the truth. You know the problem, but we get into the root. The devil watching, yeah, he always on pursuit. But Jesus is our rock, so we shall not be moved. We on a winning team, so we can't lose. We say facts, cause we hitting y'all with proof. Started from the bottom, now we standing on the roof. As God as our witness, we gon' make it to the moon. When you want the truth, the world be hiding it. This the real word, we providing it. We got Ace, BK, Truth, Rick Star, and we plan to make a movie like it's Pixar. We came a long way from the plantation. We just tryna save your souls from damnation. So if you down with the message, tune in every week. It will lead you to the message that you seek.
It's the real word. It's the real word. It's the real word. It's the real word.
Welcome to the Real Word Season 8, Episode 10. Shout out to everybody that's been watching. Shout out to everybody that's been supporting. Shout out to everybody that's helped us to get this far so far. Shout out to everybody that follows us on YouTube. That's www.youtube.com/therealwordtv. That's The Real Word TV, one word on YouTube. Also check us out on Facebook, facebook.com/therealword7 or The Real Word Ministries Inc. on Facebook or facebook.com/therealword7 like Mike Vick. Also catch us on Instagram at The Real Word Ministries Inc. That's at The Real Word Ministries Inc. on Instagram. Also catch us on podcasts, The Real Word Podcast on Spotify, SoundCloud, and Pandora. We're also on the Brick Network every Tuesday and Thursday at 12, at 4, and at 1. I'm here with my co-host. Introduce yourself.
Try tomorrow. It's the one and only Aeon. Add me on Instagram, Irving11, 11. Drink some water.
It is. It's me, Kimmel Hall. You can follow me on Instagram, the BK Hallway. I got some new tracks I'm releasing tonight, and I try to find us on. I'm gonna be watching ourselves on the Brick Network. I didn't realize, how big it is what we're actually doing. Let's be real. Like,
wow! After all these years,
yeah. I didn't realize I was on TV.
Wait, I say that for the episode.
Yeah, but it's different when you watch yourself. You're like, oh, that's me. Like,
well, congrats to that. Right?
Appreciate it, brother. Appreciate it, man.
All right. And we're here with two special guests. Introduce yourselves.
My name is Shon Mack. I'm COO, CEO. Keep It Tight.
Hi, everybody. My name is Ashanti Mack, CEO of Keep It Tight Llc.
Keep it tight. Keep it tight. You guys got to break that down.
Yeah, I'm about to say what y'all talking about.
So Keep It Tight, it's a faja. So Keep It Tight is a surgical support company. So what we do is help individuals who's going through a surgical journey with their entire itinerary, meaning flight, we have nurses, we have caretakers, we have nannies, we have massage therapists. So we have them as they come to your house or they go to your hotel, wherever you're flying, worldwide. So they're there to support you and your family at the same time. So let's say, you have surgery and you have your husband or you have someone at home, the caretaker can take care of your kids and be there for you when you're having surgery, when you're going through recovery as well.
So you guys provide BBL support, you saying?
Yeah. It's not only BBL though.
The fajas is for girls that we get BBL.
Let's talk about the real.
Yeah. It's not only, but BBL is very, very common nowadays. Yes, it's very common.
I see young girls wearing fajas. Like,
they're trying to keep the shape.
Wow.
What's that? Those the body shapers?
Yeah, back in the days, my mom used to wear those to church under the dress.
That's a girdle, right?
Yeah.
It's the difference between a girdle and a faja. A girdle have bone in it. A faja don't have no bone. Because when you have surgery, you can't have bone because it's gonna, it will hurt. Your skin is very sensitive. You just went through surgery. You can't have anything touching your skin. So that's the big difference.
I got a question. Like this, since it's the real word. I mean, do y'all agree? I mean, y'all don't have no opinions on the surgeries or nothing like that. Yeah, exactly.
That's not what we're here for. What we do, because the person is gonna get it, whether
They want to or not?
Right.
Yeah, true.
So
They can't talk
what
about
my company do is we make sure that it's safe and secure and the best journey that they can have. So
You sure?
we got the best. I'm positive.
Yeah, so we
We have
research our
100%.
doctors.
I've been seeing them BBL lady, you know,
Oh.
look like.
We seen a lot this
I've
summer.
been seeing
Pandemic boys went crazy last year.
Those
It look
are
like they went, you know, underground, you know, they were
underground.
There you go. That's what exactly what it
We're trying to
is.
stop that.
They cut the
because-
corners, you
yeah,
know.
we trying
They
to
want to
stop it.
pay $3,000 for $6,000,
Yeah.
$4,000 for $8,000.
You're right.
Right.
Get
They
the
want to
hood
fly
hookups.
further away to
Dio.
Yeah,
Brazil,
exactly.
you know.
Yeah.
And
Where
you
they
know,
don't-
take chances and
where they don't
you know,
speak
don't
the
take
same
chances in
language.
life.
The only thing I gotta say is like it's just crazy to me when a girl get a BBL, she go right back to the projects, you know. Like,
Well, you know what? It's not, you can't say that because at the end of the day, it's more of the individual. It's like a mental state. Like if you're a parent and you went through it and you've been trying to lose weight, but you can't, that don't define where you live. You know what I'm saying?
True.
You could want better goals to say, okay, I'm going to save this much to try to get out the projects,
you
but
gotta put yourself in a different environment.
that's,
if you
everybody
got
don't have the
BBL.
same goals. You know what I'm saying?
So y'all have like an
The
Instagram
projects ain't the
or
place to
Yeah,
be.
everything is Keep It Tight LLC.
Yeah.
And the website, Instagram, Facebook,
Twitter.
is it just for people with surgery? Because I like massages.
Actually, no. We have
Okay.
an exercise and nutrition program.
Okay.
We go Zoom, go do 15-minute workouts in the morning.
Move over a little bit because you're hanging out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we do the shake thing and everything.
Yeah.
Like that. So,
I've been getting to see.
And
we
we
try
have-
to push health first, and sometimes we have to do the exercise to lower
Yeah.
their BMIs
Mm-hmm.
to get the
Before.
surgery. So we there before the surgery even happens, and after
Okay.
and throughout.
And sometimes they gotta put on weight in order to move the fat from one place to another.
That's correct.
There you go.
What y'all think about that recent situation with the Rikers Island correction officer? She flew out to DR to get the surgery, and then she had a stroke while on the table, and then like she died out there. And then to compensate her family, they flew her husband out for the funeral, and then they paid for the funeral. So what
That's a
y'all?
lot.
I mean,
That's deep.
A lot of women go out to DR because DR, they don't really have a limit on the fat that they could take out. That's number one. So that's why a lot of women choose to go there, and it's a little cheaper.
They tried to both
But-
at the same time, tummy tuck and BBL at the
Yeah,
same
they
time.
And the breast.
And they try to
So
just,
that's
yeah.
a lot.
Yeah,
That's
that
a
would
lot
kill
on
you.
the body.
It's
So you're
unhealthy.
immobile
It's
at
very
top.
unhealthy.
Yeah, you're immobile at the top and the bottom. So, you know, to be safe, you just try to choose different parts of your body to try to go back and forth. Don't do all at one
So I
time.
do the advice also in the whole
Yes,
BBLs are risky though, you know.
very.
Sometimes it is good to love your body.
Yeah.
Love
So
yourself.
we act more of like a concierge and a support cast for them. So we plan the whole entire surgery.
Yeah.
We have the people in place for them to have a perfect surgery.
In
or the
America
best
or in
that
a
they can
different
have.
country?
It's
All
all
over.
over the world. We have
We have doctors
clients in
in
Dubai,
Turkey.
Turkey.
Oh, yeah, they could go get
we have-
surgery in Dubai.
Yeah.
If they could afford to even get there. in the
Yeah.
first place.
You know what I'm saying? 'Cause
So
you
it's
know
all
Dubai
based-
ain't cheap.
Right, it's all based on your budget. So if you could pay Dubai money, then hey, we're gonna find a good doctor in Dubai. We have doctors on our network in Dubai that we can refer you to do the consultation as well.
Exactly.
We know a plastic surgeon.
Yeah.
The dude out in
Cali.
Cali, yeah.
Oh,
If you go
awesome.
to Dubai, your butt won't be uneven.
Good promotion.
They be looking like an apple, where it's like pushed up and then tight at the bottom,
Yeah, that's
and then
the-
wide, and then wide at the side.
Remember that female Asia doll?
Yeah.
Yeah. A lot of the girls, they baby up be looking like us.
yeah,
Or worse.
They usually pick the same doctors.
Yeah.
You know. and-
some people don't do enough research to even know what they want. They
Yeah.
just look at social media. It has a big like. Social. You look at the phone, people are going crazy. They're like, "Oh my God, I want to look like that. I want to look like that," and they don't know that these girls probably went through 3 rounds of BBL, and they don't know. They just think that when they wake up, they're gonna look like this, and then they don't.
What a fantasy.
That's
Yeah.
fantasy.
And then they get
That's
tight.
fantasy.
What a fantasy.
So what y'all think about men getting the fat,
We have
the
clients-
lipo recently?
Yeah, we had
We had
clients
men
doing
clients
that.
as
Men
well.
doing it too?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, lipo.
Straight in the gut. I was like,
Alright. The gay guys is getting BBLs.
Yes.
But the straight guys are getting like
Six packs.
like 6-pack lipo. Like
Yeah.
Kanye did it, Batman Cavill did it the other
They
day.
said,
Oh,
Drake-
yeah,
they said
I
Drake
think
did it.
You know,
too as
Ross
well.
did it.
Rick
Flex
Ross,
did
I was
like
thinking
Yeah.
about it.
liposuction.
Rick Ross.
Nah, Rick Ross ain't
Rick
do it.
Ross
I be
got
seeing-
his stomach stapled.
Yeah.
Rick Ross,
He had gastric, right?
He had gastric.
That's right. So that's still
part of the surgery.
Yeah, it's like a waistband that makes your stomach smaller, so you waist. So
we have doctors that does that as well.
Smaller.
I mean, when it comes to a man doing it, look, man, if you got the money. What I say is when people do it, like, if you got the money, you get to do whatever you want with your money. So, but me personally, though, as a man, I'd rather just go to the gym, work out, and just get it natural.
And it's a lot of people on that side of the line, you know.
But if you do got the money,
and it's a lot of controversy. Like, it's a fight. It's a fight, you know, and it's a fight that don't need to be there.
Yeah.
You know, it's to each his own.
Yeah.
You know, you should support each other. Sometimes you got to go over the other lines. Sometimes.
I've been with someone with plastic surgery, but they had a tummy tuck. At first, they lied about it. and then like afterwards, you know, you see it, and then you like, alright, and then you know what you're looking at. But the BBL, I don't know, bro, because you know, I think it's gonna feel different, bro, because you know how sometimes you be having the real ones and they different. Sometimes they be soft, and they be like. But sometimes it be hard.
It should not be hard. That's number one.
It's the silicone.
Nah, I'm talking about like natural girls.
They didn't recover the right way.
No. I'm talking about like real booty. You know how some girls have the like soft booty? It'd be like tough, like, and then maybe girls with like the jiggly one.
They got them pockets. That's where the fat, when you get the transfer, that's what the fat will fill in. They got that extra looseness, I guess you would call it. So.
Don't they be doing the same thing for the titty where like this little bubble jello?
With the silicone?
Breast implant.
Yeah. I know how it look like. It's just I forgot the exact name.
Yeah.
You do the same thing for the butt?
Yes, they have butt implants, but
you put it on your
you don't really do that.
So when they pop.
We seen a dude who wet the lips.
When they pop.
It popped. It happened to this lady. I forgot her name.
The self-esteem goes down.
And her butt cheeks was burnt off.
Yeah, we know someone who had a BBL and they had to scrape out like her butt, like literally scrape. Like she has no butt.
It's straight skeleton.
It's not a skeleton, but literally,
I don't know how it works. I don't know that. I think we're looking at bones.
It's not worth it, bro.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, about the self-esteem. Yeah, help with the self-esteem, like the people lying about it and stuff.
We go through a whole process. Our consultation, you go through our consultation first, and it's a whole slew, like emotional, figuring out how you live, because you got to find out all of that. Because when you have surgery, you go back home. You don't know what's gonna happen. Sometimes some men are angry. Sometimes they're abusive. Sometimes they don't help. Sometimes they call, they're crying, like they can't eat because they can't cook because they man don't wanna. So it's a whole thing.
Because you just spent $7,000 on the surgery,
right? So
and now you're stressed out, but you got a good body, and now what you might turn to, you know,
a stripper,
or
prostitute,
or stressed out drug addict,
they gonna become sex workers, bro. What else they gonna do? I knew one girl. I knew one girl with a BBL that worked a 9-to-5 office job, and it looked ridiculous. Every time she walked past the office, she always had the faja underneath her dress, walking like this in the office. Going crazy. Then she found herself a stepper. She quit. Like, and the next thing you know, I see her on the grid popping bottles of Ace. I'm like, because one day she just stopped coming away.
Level it up.
She did what she had to do. You know?
Some people do it because they want to do it. They want to feel good about themselves. They want to look in the mirror and be like, okay, yes, I look good. You know, it's not.
Some of them might be having man.
Some of them go through,
and they looking for new recruits.
A lot of them that feel good about it, like years down the line, they regret it. That's the thing. A lot of people get surgeries and then
that's what keep this
when they go crazy, when they get like this big voluptuous butt and they can't control it in the next couple of years,
and they don't get the output,
and they can't throw it back.
The feedback that they thought they was gonna get.
When they have to get a reduction.
Do they scrape it off?
They do take out the fat.
Exactly. Now you gotta start fresh.
That's what females don't understand. They don't understand like when they get a BBL, you gotta maintain that body just like a car.
Right.
So if you don't got, you spend $7,000. But you need another, probably 15 just to keep maintaining.
That's why the longevity of this company is important.
To help you, right?
Because we do the nutrition, we do the exercise, we got psychiatrists if they want to talk.
They need the money too.
We have everybody on that. There you go.
So look, I got a question, right? Because that same girl, she admitted that she had got her teeth done. She had them big choppers, them chiclet joints.
Veneers?
Yeah, but she admitted to having the teeth done, but she admitted to having her butt done. But it was obvious that the butt was done because, again, it was wide at the side and tight at the bottom. Always with a faja, they gotta walk mad weird. So, why do women lie about that? Or don't admit it right away? We know that it's not natural, bro. It doesn't look natural.
Well, how do y'all mentally help them?
Especially in certain situations, man. You gonna know, look.
That's to the people they know.
Yeah.
And it's like, I don't know. I guess it's just a subconscious thing. They're thinking about what other people think too much. That's what they're used to. That's why some of them get it.
So why do it in the first place?
That's my point.
That's why they help.
If you're gonna do something and feel ashamed, then you have no business doing it.
Exactly.
Well, yeah.
But they might feel ashamed around the people they know. But when they go somewhere else, that people don't know,
right.
they feel like they don't know.
Yeah, but
they on the top of their game.
So they acting then.
Exactly.
A lot of people.
Everybody acting.
You supposed to feel good no matter what environment you're in.
Who does?
I mean, look, man. If you
Only
really
somebody comfortable.
If you gotta be,
that's
basically what I'm saying. If it takes an environment to make you feel comfortable, that basically means you're not comfortable with yourself. So if you're not comfortable with yourself, you just spend 7 bands and you don't feel comfortable with yourself unless you're around a certain.
But Facebook made billions of dollars off of this.
Yeah, but that's
Instagram
Facebook.
made billions,
That's Facebook.
So you might if we agree with you, social media needs to be wiped out.
Yeah, but I mean,
because that's what 90% of the social media is about.
I don't think social media need to be wiped out. I think it's more
the
like
IG thoughts.
Many people.
But when you see them in person, bro, they don't look the same.
And for these young girls growing up, how many of them do they see in person?
Yeah.
The other day, give them a perfect example. The other day we seen one in person, right?
Okay.
And then we was with one of our homegirls, and she was like, "Oh, that's so and so from IG." And he was like, "Huh?" It was like, it was like whatever. And they all they kept talking about was Summer Jam. He was like, "Yo, like we already know what you doing at Summer Jam. Like, we already know what you gonna go do over there." So for us, it was like okay, but I don't know. I'm personally not into it. I had one BBL shorty. I ain't gonna lie, I have fun. But it's not something I'll do on a regular. It's something I just wanted to try one time. What, for fun? It's not a toy for us.
I do it for me. I never had a girl who had a BBL, but...
Would you?
I mean, take it back to the men.
Yeah, to have fun.
They out here getting elongation.
That's what I thought he was talking about
earlier.
earlier. He was like, what about the guys? I was like, whoa.
Yeah, people out here adding extra inches.
That is true.
Yeah, but that's hard.
I just want to clear something up.
When you come from the island, you gotta do that.
No, I just want to clear something up what you just said about, having a BBL. There's women who had no, excuse my French, no ass, no butt at all.
No booty.
Their whole life.
Yeah.
So if they build the courage up to say they want to do something for themselves and get a BBL, and they live a life of a mom, a working woman, and they're doing their thing, that's not a problem as long as you do what you have to do in a safe way. I don't feel that's an issue. But as far as a young girl, we have some people who consult, they're 19 years old.
Damn,
what
where
are
you
you
get the money
doing?
from?
Why do you even have the thought of that?
Dang, this is hitting deep.
Them poppies paying.
If they don't have a butt, I think I agree with it.
I actually don't
understand. They might have this, they might be pretty, they might have the hair, but they don't have no, but they're I need to be the full package. And then when they get it,
this is hitting me hard.
And then when they get it,
because I'm about the real, but then I know girls with no butt, and it's kind of like,
I know a girl right
she could be the nicest girl in the world. It's just,
before you had to go to Colombia, Florida, Miami, but
now
now it's
everywhere.
It's everywhere.
It's everywhere.
So how you guys feel about it for yourselves?
Yeah.
As far as I had a tummy tuck and I had lipo. I've had a breast reduction myself about 13 years ago. Keep It Tight started. Keep It Tight started because because I had a tummy tuck in Florida, and I almost died in 2020.
Damn,
and the whole experience was so traumatizing. And I was still able to help the people who was in the recovery home with me. And I'm like, what is going on? This is crazy. Nobody have help. Like, nobody calls the family. Like, I could have died, and my husband wouldn't have knew until later.
Damn.
I was on the
a lot of people go through stuff like
that. When she came
that.
into the recovery house and she fell on the floor, I was actually on a video call with her friend.
Right. So if he wasn't on the video call,
she dropped the phone, and I didn't know what happened after that. Man. Until like 3 hours later.
Kanye West's mom died like that.
Right.
Exactly.
But no, the doctors turn people down.
They go to another one.
They go, and the other one will say, "Okay, yeah, come on," and it's not safe.
I mean,
just wait.
The doctors gonna want you to come in, like.
So this business is also like, passionate.
It's deep.
It's real passionate. It's a story behind it. It's like
I heard a story from Just Hilarious' sister, and Just Hilarious' sister was like, oh, she had a few kids, because Just Hilarious, like, she had a BBL, and she lied about it for a little bit until one of her friends snitched on her, and then she stopped being a girlfriend, and later on she admitted that, yeah, I had a BBL done. It's like, come on, man, niggas see the before and after picture.
What's the problem?
Yeah, like, come on.
It's obvious.
In certain situations, you go end up, the man gonna know, like, hold on.
Yeah.
And
then you see the marks, like they leave scars.
Come on, the dots, the holes, yeah. But I mean, to the ones who did get it, I'd be like, forget what everybody else thinks. You did it for yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Stick to the plan.
Stick to the plan, because if you do it for yourself and make you feel more confident, it's gonna elevate even more after that.
So you like it? BBLs?
It's not that I like it. It's like I said, to each his own. I don't have nothing against it.
He's not judging.
What I do have against it is if you try to cut the corners, if you go to the doctors that's not licensed, if you go to recovery homes that's not licensed,
if you're not taking,
but
nobody's certified.
A lot of people now is doing it down though.
But a lot of
but it's
people
easy.
that's not certified.
It's
and
easy
people
to
doing,
do it.
and if they are certified, instead of doing 3, 4 intense and focused surgeries, they're doing 10,
12,
which is rush jobs, which is all right. Pack you up, send you to that room over there for like 2-3 hours. See what's gonna happen with you.
Hope you don't die.
And if see how you. That's exactly what I'm saying, but in fewer words.
It's a death sentence, basically.
And then send you on your way. We're not gonna send. None of our establishments is like that. You understand? And that's why we try to send people through us.
Exactly.
All right.
Keep it.
It's not a Cardi B situation when she said she got her first surgery done. In the basement,
Queens, just like Nicki Minaj and kmichelle.
It's all about education, man.
kmichelle went through it.
100%.
Yeah.
Man, she don't even look like the same person.
Yeah, she looked totally different. She's very beautiful, but she looks totally different.
She did the whole body.
They did too. That other girl from Love and Hip Hop, I forget her name.
Ooh.
The one that was dealing with Young Berg, and then
I forgot her name.
No, I can't remember her name. The light skinned one with
Hazel.
the big, Hazel E.
Yeah.
She looked, oh my Lord. No good. No
Moment of silence.
That BBL, it confuses us a little bit because from the side it looked fat, and then when they turn around, it looked like an apple, like that apple weird shape.
Square or was pushed up too much.
And it's just, I don't know, man.
Some doctors got signatures.
Yeah.
It's like a painter.
Some doctors really have a signature.
So they're gonna do something different to make it look different. And a lot of people
Make
might
it
choose that doctor
because they like how they look.
We were just talking about that earlier. They all go to the same doctor.
It's true, bro. They all go to the same doctor. Me personally, like, if you're gonna get a BBL, make sure your ass don't be looking like Asia Dole out there. Like, if it don't look like Asia, exactly.
If you only get a BBL, make sure you call. Keep it tight.
Yes,
yeah.
They gonna get your mind right and your body right.
Yeah.
I think
save up the right amount of money. Don't just go for that quick $5,000.
Yeah.
That $5,000 gonna cost you way more money.
Yeah.
That's what you're saying to the women, but to the men, you should say the same thing. Because if you see a girl with a BBL, if you don't got enough money, you should go the other way because she got bills. Because some of them making payments on that ass still.
Exactly.
So go that way.
That's keeping it
You
real.
can finance the butt down, I heard. You can finance titties and the booty. Yeah, like, we know.
Finance the girl too.
Isn't that what marriage is?
Payment for the next 50 years.
Down payment's the ring. The wedding is the contract.
They went from making down payments
business.
Oh,
Yes.
Speaking of saving money, We're about to link with a clinic where they give out grants.
Oh, yes.
2,000 towards your surgery. So
Yes.
Whoa. Now you
come
got
to us, you might qualify, and then just go from
You see,
there.
now you got.
You got to write an essay. This is why I need a new butt.
Exactly.
These dudes out here don't respect me.
Since he put it out there, the $2,000 grant, and a whole bunch of girls be like, yeah, we about to take that quick $2,000 and we gonna go see.
Let's keep it tight, LLC.
A lot of girls really gonna hit you up like, yo, what's up?
What y'all think about that though? They giving grants for plastic surgery. What happened to the grants for school?
That's
hidden
true.
Man.
That's
I mean,
that's
the whole
real.
two different
But
lanes.
we're not in that lane. It's the patient surgery support lane, and that's what we're here for, to make sure that it's not only BBL. We deal with gastric, we deal with nose jobs, we deal with if you have spine injury, and you have
we've been talking about the butt thing, but I said all types of surgery.
Yes, it's not.
I mean, that's the main thing. That's like the prime surgery that everybody gets.
Did you get your abs done?
He don't need it.
Oh, she let you know.
If I was overweight and the doctor's saying like, all right, you need to work out, and I'm working out, I'm doing everything, I'm dieting, and it's not going nowhere.
You gotta be a certain weight.
I would get liposuction.
If you like 500
I gotta keep it real. I don't think they really working out hard enough.
If you're 500 pounds, you qualify for gastric surgery automatically.
But I guess,
but some people metabolism is real low, and it don't work like that. Right, to each his own, man.
Yeah.
All the time, all around the board. That's how you gotta keep. With this business, you gotta stay leveled like that. I can't think of you a certain way. I can't think of you a certain way. I tell you what it is for your health. You either follow me, and if you go somewhere else, you on your own. If you come with us, we hold your hand from beginning to end.
So let's go into the history of it. When did you guys start, and what made you start this business?
So it's Keep It Tight was started in October 2020. I had surgery during COVID. I had surgery during COVID as well. I had surgery June 2020. So when I came back home, it was like, yo, we gotta do something. And I'm like, I don't want a recovery home because that's not the support.
You was completely supported the whole time.
Yeah, of course, completely supportive. And when I came home, we just was like, no, we gotta figure out something. So we just started working, started thinking, started putting our brains together to see how we could do this, how we could help, and we put it out there, and people gravitated.
Did y'all get an SBA?
No, not yet. No. We should have.
PPP,
PPP, no.
Yes. That 1 year business. 1 year business.
I know. But it's okay.
It's all grind.
What is meant for you is meant for you.
I ain't really trust it. I ain't trust it. You know? When they give it to you, they want something back, and I did not want to do that.
Yeah,
not the PPP though. You could have. The SBA is more of a risky situation.
Yeah, 10 years.
Damn, it's too late now. It's all right.
PPP's got written off.
Yeah. That's true. And they was going to get them surgeries with that.
And they came to y'all, so y'all still got some of that money.
Yeah, but we got support, man. Transportation, we got vehicles that even if it's not our client, the doctors will refer them to us. And we transfer them to their follow-ups, to their surgeries.
Yeah.
It's equipped for surgery, transport, a lot of vehicles.
And we give them food. So when they get out of surgery, you're always hungry. So we provide like crackers, we provide Gatorade, we provide fruit. So we provide things that, is good for you. Water,
Give boxes with robes, and they got drainage, so the robe got built-in.
They official.
They real. I manufactured it, by the way. I created all our
he do everything.
Apparel.
He do everything.
Yeah, so
official. That's a fact. I love that it's a relationship business. You know it's gonna last.
So who do you guys cater to the most? Like African Americans, white, Spanish people, or?
No separation.
We've had white clients.
Russians.
We've had African American, majority African American, yes. And majority of clients come, they're not even from here. They come from all over Texas, South Carolina.
And y'all advertise on Instagram or so?
Instagram,
So I'm guessing you guys have like different package deals that you guys sell?
Yeah, we have VIP package, we have a gold and a basic.
Get the gold pack.
So supported services.
So who prefers?
You want to tell them the prices, or they rather go to the site?
Off the top of my head, they could go to the site. That's kmichelle.com.
Okay.
Yes.
Massages. I'm big on massages. I'm not having no surgery.
They're not giving happy endings, bro.
Yeah, no happy
Chill the song, Jack.
I was about to give my wife some roses. She
Listen, we're gonna
House
talk
of Glam. The House of Glam is like a subdivision of Keep It Tight. And,
House of Glam.
House of Glam, yeah.
Yeah, Ashanti
so it's like
House of Glam.
it's like a perk for our clients. Like when they finish getting done, they can always come. This is how she do lashes. We got eyebrow techs,
expanded,
facials, waxing, massages.
Now you got
See, I got everything to get the girl.
They got all the
Yeah, so when
We're
you
gonna
come,
invite y'all guys to the event.
But about
too.
my
We having a
massages
party.
though.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah,
There's gonna be a whole bunch of BBL.
if you really want a massage, we could definitely do that. We could schedule. If you want it in-house or you want it to come to the
That's
spot.
all I'm about.
They good during the inflation.
After working out.
The inflation they kill us.
Right.
What you guys think about the current economical status of America, and how has it affected your business, if it has?
That's what I think.
We do feel the impact, you know, but for some reason people got money still.
Yeah.
So it's keeping us afloat, and now it's actually rising up because we're linking with these doctors, airports, and everything else. So,
Yeah, we're looking to get bigger regardless, because people have surgery either if it's elective or general.
Right.
So if you're in the hospital and you have to have surgery, you don't have a choice.
Image
If you have
is
nobody
important
else
now.
to help you,
More than ever.
we're here.
Image is important more than ever.
even if it's a kidney or a transplant or anything,
Health, yeah.
they still would have to. They don't have to use us, but we're there as an option for them.
Yeah, they gonna use y'all. They definitely gonna use y'all.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
How do you think black businesses are treated nowadays? Like, is it a novelty thing, or you think people are more so serious? One day online, I mentioned that as of recent, it would appear that more black people opened businesses under Trump presidency than under Obama's presidency. When I said it out loud, people got offended. I'm like, just look at the stats.
I mean, I agree with you, but you gotta also remember it takes time to prevail what's happening. So, yeah, Obama was there before him, but
8 years?
it started unraveling.
I would say
When
Obama
Trump
started
got
the
there.
wave.
And the situation that we was put in, black people survived, man.
Wait, during Obama time?
No, during pandemic.
Man, Trump was
That's not gonna make us not
so in love with
survive.
white people, man.
We used to eat the parts of the pig that they don't want.
Yeah.
We're gonna survive. So
We built like that.
we built like that. So when it happened, we didn't panic. The people who panic is moving into our neighborhoods.
Pandemic.
I'd say
So to answer your question, I think that the black people really standing up right now. I'm trying to do the entrepreneur thing, and I never seen so many people doing hair, nails, clothing, music. I never seen that. Period.
Yeah.
being more independent.
More independent and making it happen, not failing.
Now you got to.
I gotta say, in my music, I said Obama was like, the first black president, and all of a sudden we had a bunch of presidents, in terms of businesses like LLCs and corporations. You're president of your business now. I feel like that confidence to go out there and show our faces, we have it now more than ever.
And that's what we needed.
It feels good.
Trump gave money, I would say. Definitely.
Yeah, definitely. That's what helped.
Yeah.
Trump ever helped a lot.
Trump made you want to go get money because he I guess exemplified money. We owe. Your whole life is like, I want to be rich as Trump.
He became president because of money in a sense.
They only started saying Trump might be really broke when he became president. The whole entire time, his whole life, they said he was rich.
Right.
Trump towers, come on.
If I gotta be honest, when Trump was, having all these failed businesses and succeeding still, I was like, oh, it's possible. You could build a business and keep going.
Because he understood the loophole. We were deemed as retarded, as in if you start one business, it fails, you're a failure.
Yeah.
No, the business credit is on the EIN number. The business is its own entity. Like you just connect yourself as the physical being to that entity. But
we're finding out more now. That's why we're more educated on things that we weren't educated on before. Okay. You could look at YouTube and find out how to do certain things that you couldn't even figure out before. You know what I'm saying? You have to go on an encyclopedia or something like that. Now it's so accessible. It's like everybody want to do it.
It just seemed like under Obama, Negroes was just happy to have a black guy to look at on TV.
Anything could be happening and everybody just happy.
Under Trump, he was like, y'all lazy, y'all have nothing to lose. Go get some money, Negroes. He was like, I like the blacks. The blacks just need some money to make money. He was like, go get some money, blacks. He was like, hey, blacks, stop being lazy. Like, look at your neighborhoods. Look at yourself. Go get some money. Like, he was like, my feelings are hurt. Anyone but Trump.
Yeah,
now he got Biden. We all hurting.
As an investor, the stock market looking bad. I'm wondering if he's gonna do anything. Like, that's
gas is just gonna keep going up and up.
Yes, man.
And
he's quiet.
Don't say that. Don't put it.
You don't see him. He the only.
He can't really escape it. Like, I'm sorry to tell you.
He's the only president that you don't see in the White House all the time chilling. Yeah. Every other president you see in the White House chilling, walking on the grass. Crazy. Trump was in the office all the time. He had everybody pulling up. Kim Kardashian, Rick Ross, Wale, everybody.
Nobody coming to
That's true.
Joe Biden don't invite nobody.
I mean, he can't invite nobody. Nobody trying to come.
He probably don't know he's really president. You ain't see the video. Yeah, you ain't see the video with him and Obama, and then everybody ran up to Obama, and then he's like looking around.
Like,
I'm still president?
He didn't even know he was president, bro. Like, he went to shake people's hands, they just ignored him and walked away. He looked like some old grandpa.
It was even a video where he was just shaking the air. He was like, he tried to play off like.
I mean, we done seen him stumble a couple times.
Bro,
he's a different one.
Let's just be honest with ourselves. If we owned any company, or if we had a company we wanted somebody to run, because at the end of the day, America's a company. No one would hire a 75-year-old grandpa to run a company, to run any business. Nobody. Nobody. Not one person.
Nobody.
But somehow we got finessed into it.
Yeah.
I miss Trump. When Trump was around, it was Rolls Royces in the hood.
We had him too. I was like, I missed that time. I wasn't around.
I was having fun, bro. I used to come to the hood, I'm like, yo, why is so much foreigners on the hood? Like, each block I went to, I'm like, yo,
that Lambo.
I feel like I was in, the Hamptons or something.
I
was around rich people, because I'm like, yo, because I knew certain people and they just had the Lambos on the block. Everybody just double parking, Lambos, all type of exotic cars.
Everybody had a Lambo truck.
I miss seeing them, I can't lie.
Missed that time, bro.
I seen like, it was this one block I used to be on. It was probably like 4 Rolls Royces all lined up on the block. I'm like, oh,
y'all living good.
And they used to race Lambos through the 90s every day.
Every day. Then Biden came, he like, yeah, we taking all that.
And all the people that stand up had to sit down.
Exactly. Man, I ain't gonna hold you. I blame y'all Biden for this. I'm sorry.
I blame y'all
Y'all
Biden.
messed everything up. Because at one point, the unemployed was living better than the employed. Like, come on.
Yo, that's a fact.
And you gonna tell
that
me.
That is a fact.
President, when it was to the point where the unemployed was living better than the employed. That's why the employed people said, nah, we quitting because we see only people outside. Why we at work?
Crab legs every night. And the people that would go to work would come to work like this, that, that, like, fire me, I did.
Like this guy, like, yo, it's sunny outside, everything outside, my man.
Drinking Casamigo.
Casamigo blow up.
They peak right there.
In 1942, nobody was drinking Henny.
Remember, Hennessy was a bottle everybody wanted, but during quarantine, you bring Henny. They're like,
they don't got that Casamigo.
They was looking at that like you was bringing like
liquid.
Smirnoff. Like you drink some Smirnoff. Like what's this?
I don't want that.
Amsterdam.
Or some Sky Vodka. Sky Vodka. What's this?
It looked like it was drinking hypnotic or something. Like, what is this, man? We need the 1942 Azul or that.
I kept my bottles as trophies. I ain't gonna hold you. Yeah, they get in my crib. He's like, yo, it's still some more liquor in there. Like, nah, bro. That time is done.
That's how I treated the Cirocs, man. I still got them.
With the little baby bottles?
Nah, I got the big ones, but it was just like this much left. I'm like, I ain't giving them out no more. I think we had some on the show. The the summer colada, the black raspberry.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, man. Well, right now, Ciroc is the new Smirnoff, man.
No, don't disrespect us like that. That's our black liquor. We support you, Diddy.
Smirnoff is the new.
What's the one you like? The cherry?
Berry?
The berry one.
Oh, the
I like it frozen
But she
with
got a
passion
certain
fruit.
juice that she mixed with it.
It's a slushy.
Oh, yeah.
Mommy mixing Drake. Yikes. Yikes. That's all I'm gonna say.
So what advice would you give somebody that's going into business or similar business as you guys?
Love what you do.
That's a
know what you're getting into
Yeah.
before you take your first step. Like your first step should be research on what you want to do, and
You always want to research whatever you do.
Yeah, but some people just say, "I want to cut here."
They just follow the
and then
path.
they just go. They say, "Oh, they go shop. Let me buy it." And
That's what most of these girls doing with the BBL.
There's certain taxes, there's certain
Yeah.
LLCs, there's certain licenses. You might have to get schooling. There's certain things you have to do before.
Yeah, when I was
you get
at
into the
Carver
business.
Bank, that was opening business accounts. A lot of people were just shooting their shot. In the sense of some lady was writing a book. She's like, "Oh, I write children's books, so I'm just gonna open up a business account for it." And she opened a sole proprietor, and in that sense, it was like I didn't want to really get into the business aspects of it, but I was like, you could do an LLC, you could do more options. She was like, she didn't know anything about business. She just she just did what someone told her.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
that's it.
Yeah.
That's the
And
right.
you're gonna hear a lot of no's because, like you said, they were shooting a shot, but you can shoot a shot and it's a pellet, because your lingo not right. You gotta know how to talk to people. You gotta know how to pitch your stuff. You gotta know how to, and it's certain way you have to be with people so they can gravitate to you, so they can turn them no's into yeses. But you're gonna hear some no's. Don't get discouraged. Keep pushing.
Just like if they don't like
go around them. See if because a lot of people think they're standing in your way, but it's easier to go around them than to fight them. So go somebody.
You don't gotta fight every battle.
What you guys would say would be your greatest thing to get over during this whole business? Like your greatest challenge? Yeah, the greatest challenge, greatest obstacle so far.
As far as us succeeding, I think that this business is never over because we had over 100 clients already, and every time we get a new one, it's like it's starting all over. It's like
the grind again.
The grind is always starting over. One gone, the next one come, and sometimes it might be 3 at a time, and
I would say the loans, like, be honest, like, people don't, the banks.
Getting the financial support.
Yeah, just, we're there, but it's just such a struggle sometimes that it just makes you feel a lot of people get discouraged because they put you through so much, but that's
trying to get the loans.
It's just the challenge.
Because
it's like, damn, you got to do this, you got to do your plan. A lot of people don't know what to do. So
it's
the
business plans.
Right, that's a whole nother lingo.
A lot of people don't know how to
write
business plans.
Yeah, they want to projection. Yeah, they want to see everything.
It's tedious. It's real tedious.
You got to open a financial business account. Yeah, separate the finances.
Right.
Yeah, it's tedious.
It's a lot.
That's a fact.
Yeah, those were some things that I had to learn. I remember we had applied for a grant from Kevin Gates, ironically, Kevin and Drika Gates Foundation. They were giving a grant, and they actually showed you how to write a business plan. And from sign up from them, like, that's how I wrote my first business plan. It came out to like 15 pages, but that one business plan helped me sell the company from 2018 to now. So it's like, and then I started entering like pitch competitions where you got to pitch your business. Right. Sometimes it goes from 5 minutes, sometimes 3 minutes, sometimes 2 minutes.
Elevator minute.
Yeah. So like
we
do that now.
Yeah. So like now, like when we go to like award shows and galas and stuff like that, and they ask, hey, what do you guys do? And then just pitch it to them, and they're like, oh wow, and they bust out the card. They bust out the card after the pitch,
right.
And then you send them the summary, the short summary, right. Like and with the links. Same thing I sent to you.
Right. Exactly.
From there, that's how you do it.
Yeah, so those were different things.
It's a relationship, build a relationship, man. Don't just throw your business in people's faces. It's a relationship, you know, and if they really feeling you, they'll gravitate to it.
True.
No, that's a fact.
So what is some advice you would give to some new entrepreneurs? Because everybody think that they could be an entrepreneur, but most people can't. If you work a 9 to 5, you put in 8 hours at a regular job. If you do an entrepreneur, you got to put in 16 to 24.
Yeah, because an entrepreneur is sacrificing. Like you're not doing it for nobody else. You're not paying no.
You gotta motivate yourself.
You gotta motivate yourself. You gotta just be out there for 2 feet in. You know,
it's like sales almost.
It's you gotta be committed. It's every day. You wake up, you think about it when you wake up, when you go to sleep, you still think about it. You wake up again thinking, you're like, oh my God, sometimes it drives you crazy. You're like, yo, I need a break. And then when you take a break, I don't take breaks. I try to take breaks, but mentally, breaks are not good for me. So I'm like, okay, I'll take a 5-minute break and then I go right back to work. So it's
part of your life, so.
My family too. The kids are, my son do research, my son work for Keep It Tight. Our 9-year-old work for Keep It Tight.
Yeah, that's good.
My advice to them though, but is to make sure you schedule yourself. Like I don't care from the first day you start, you make sure when you plan and schedule, you stick to it, because by writing it down and you following it, it's gonna make you take the steps to get there. For one, for two, it's like you become more organized. You know, you become more organized, and you get to see a path right in front of your face. You created it already.
You gotta stay committed.
Yeah.
One of the things, ironically enough, when I was 19, I had I guess I could call him a mentor back then. He was my store assistant manager, and he used to always talk to me in the yard. He's like, yo, Ricard, don't get caught up with these girls. Focus, man, focus. And then like 10 years later, like, cause he disappeared. I don't know. Like, you know when you know people from mad long, they disappear from mad long, they just pop back up. So like he just popped back up randomly. He was like, oh shit, I see you doing your thing, brother. and then he gave me like the vision board, and then we used to write on it like some of the things we wrote, like get incorporated, get the 501c3 nonprofits tax status, get 1,000 followers on YouTube, 1,000 subscribers, so we could get monetized. We was like hire people, do this, do that, and like slowly but surely we checked things off the list. We was like get 1 million views, like that was checked off. Now we can get like over 1 million a month now.
Ooh, that's nice. That's
Congratulations,
beautiful.
man.
Yes.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
So
we gonna get to y'all status just now. Yes.
Y'all already got 100 clients.
Our social media we're not really active on social media because we're so busy. So we're out from like 5:30 in the morning till we'll take a break and come back in at 10. That's the hardest thing. It's finding a committed team.
It's hard to find a team like
that.
The chemistry is like
everybody want to be a boss, right? Nobody want to follow the lead and try to go with the flow.
Biggest issue.
You can see the light. You can see the light, but I want to get to the light by myself. Like I want to be the man to say I unscrewed it. You know what I'm saying? I want to be that dude. I don't want to say we both did it. Like I stood on your shoulders. You gave me the boost. No,
that's the
I don't want to be the one. That's
the problem. Yeah.
I would say get interns, because that was a big thing. Like one of the things that we did earlier on, I signed up with the New York Mayor's office, and I signed up with We Care, the Back to Work welfare program. And this year I signed up with Summer Youth, so that they give us like free workers, like interns, and so like they'll work like the clerical, the back end part. So like, and then they get paid by like the city under the city programs or the welfare, but then we still get the work.
It's helping. I need that. Yes.
That's smart. I didn't think about that. Thank you.
Yes.
Yeah. So like, there's a lot of ways to finesse. Like, and another way that we finessed is like by like, I guess what they call it, manifesting. Like we manifest a lot of things into action, but it was based on, you know, just sitting around, sitting around chilling,
chatting it up.
That's how we
so it's like we used to like, yo, we want to meet this person, we want to do this, and we be laughing. Like, I give an example. Like one day, me and him was chilling. I'm like, yo, I bet you if I pull up in a Rolls Royce drop hat, people will go crazy. It's gonna go viral. And they was like, yo, let's do it in the wintertime. So we pulled up with the drop top in the wintertime, and they give out, and they give toys out afterwards to And then we did it. We was on Jamaica Ave. Yeah, the line was around the corner.
Oh, beautiful. That's nice.
We went crazy after that.
Yeah.
It was like after that, it was just like, woo.
That's lit.
It went viral.
Images everywhere.
It went viral.
Yes.
Now it's on IG. We got the pictures.
People still to this day think the Rolls Royce hit it somewhere.
Yeah, like my cousin called me. Yeah, my cousin called me and days of, yo, what car you in right now? You in the Rolls? He was like,
you tell them, and they're like, nah, man, there's a Rolls Royce there somewhere.
You can't tell them everything.
you just don't want to tell us what's that.
They're like, you know you had it somewhere stored.
You just don't want to give us a run.
You just don't want to give us a run.
Oh man, but it worked. Like it was a marketing scheme, and then like it just took off, and then from there we just kept shooting, and then it went viral on social media, and then like in people's minds they thought that we was big, and so like other celebrities, IG people, politicians started inviting us to like their birthdays, to the inaugurations, like started getting awards. They put us in newspapers. It's like, yo.
Hey, where
and then we did it again.
For real.
But this time we
manifesting thing. That's a real thing, man.
Yeah.
Believe it or not, man. The vibrations, your vibrations, and
you gotta put out
the
that
universe.
energy.
Yeah, there you go. You put it out, it's gonna send it back.
Yeah.
Some people just get it back faster.
Yeah.
The universe right here.
Yeah, man. The only God man will see is the God in you. So
Right.
I know that was one.
nah, it's him. He got the squeaky chair.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like, but that basically was just marketing, because it's like me, I watch other celebrities. I watch what they do. Like, let's say, for example, 6ix9ine, right? Like, 6ix9ine, no one really likes him, but he knows how to get viral. He knows how to get people attention. Like, he does the most bugged out things.
I be thinking how this man's still alive. Right?
What I do basically is, like, I hit them with the flash. Like, the flash gets their attention. Then after that, like, I ain't gonna lie, sometimes I say the most brazen thing. Like, nah, he ain't say that. Like yesterday, right? Was it yesterday? Yeah, yesterday was Sunday. Yeah, it was yesterday. Yesterday I wrote on IG. I wrote something crazy. Like I wrote like, oh, like I'm the only one out here that's like really doing it. Like I get fly and I feed the hungry. Y'all mad? and then right after we went and fed 50 homeless. And then right after we fed 50 homeless people in designer clothes. And then right after that we went to what's that mall called?
Roosevelt Mall.
Yeah, Roosevelt Mall. Not Long Island. And one of our boys, he owned one of the stores there, so we in his store making videos, flexing, and they're like, what is this? Like, what's going on?
They're like, yo, this is what y'all do. Like, on a Sunday, that's what it probably was the head. Cause yo, it's Sunday. You lay back, go to
Chick-fil-A was closed, he was still wilding. And he happened to have an Instagram girlfriend, so So that's
y'all know how to work it now. So.
Yeah, I mean it's easy. Now.
The only thing we didn't do yesterday is go to Summer Jam. We probably could have went there if we wanted to.
We really could have. But we just say we ain't gonna do it too crazy today.
Yeah.
Low key today.
Yeah.
But that brings more eyes and exposure to your brand. Like it was a lady that I met 4 years ago, right? I met her at I went out to Long Island. I went to a Investors Bank. Investors Bank, they give bank accounts to businesses and nonprofits, and they also give community grants. There, the media people was there. I happened to meet a lady that owns 40 publications. Like she owns Caribbean Life, AM New York, Brooklyn Eagle, Brooklyn News, Bay News, all of those things she owns. But you would think that she's West Indian since she's own Caribbean Life, but she's not. So from there, I just chopped it up with her. I told her about, I gave her the pitch, and she was like, all right, I'm gonna help you. I'm like, all right, but people tell you that all the time, and it's whatever. But she would put us in the front of the newspaper. I was like, okay. Then one day, she randomly invited us to a party, a gala. Bill O'Reilly was there. so it was Bill O'Reilly and Geraldo Rivera. So we like this all the time. You see how we joke and we laugh. Yeah, so we ran down on Bill O'Reilly and we like, yo, come in the video. And he's like, what? and we like, whatever, man. And he's like, okay, whatever. And then we troll him the whole time. And he's drunk and I'm drunk too, because it was like an open bar.
Ain't no party unless you got it.
So I had to go get a drink,
So we messing with her with the camera. People were like, yo, why y'all doing that to him?
It was in the VIP room too.
Yeah, he's looking at us like, how y'all getting in here? I thought it was no Negroes in here. Ironically enough, we was the only black people in the room.
Only black people in the room.
Yeah.
Presence was felt.
They were like, hold on.
How y'all get in here?
All these obstacles to make it here. Man. We have to clap because congratulations, you passed the ski.
And the whole night they just kept asking, who y'all know? How'd y'all get in here? Who y'all know? What happened?
That night, it was probably it wasn't more than 10 black people.
Yeah.
Other than the workers, but the workers don't count.
Yeah. It's crazy. One day I asked that same question to a white person and they got so offended. I was like, yo, what you doing here? How'd you get in here? He's like, what do you mean?
You talking to me? How dare you?
And he got up and left. His seat was empty after that. I was like, how you get in here? What you doing?
You like, I'm not welcome on the other side for a moment.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, he looked at us like, who you talking to, bro? Do you know who I am? And I looked at him do you know who I am? And I just started laughing, but it's funny because, like he said, they don't usually have us in those type of rooms, and there's so much obstacles that stops us from getting into those rooms. And when you finally get into those rooms and you behave as yourself, it busts their head. We went to an award show. It was in the mansion in Oyster Bay in Long Island, and then I got an award for all of this. And then
welcome to the party.
Yeah, I told the DJ, play Pop Smoke. He said, what? I said, play Pop Smoke. He said, write it down. I said, all right. And I gave it to him. Yeah, I wrote it down. And then I came out, and then Pop Smoke played. Everybody was like, oh. And everybody started.
Isn't this celebration? Why we hear that type of stuff?
Yeah.
Welcome to the party.
And then them two jumped out the crowd, and then we started dancing on that red carpet.
Hey, I tried to keep my hands straight. I tried. Then he got closer to the front. I was like, I got to.
It was sturdy in that building.
They was like, what's going on?
They was like, oh, you guys are fun.
They was waiting for that one person.
They need that excitement.
Break the ice.
Exactly.
Because everybody wanted to be like, you know what, I'm going to keep myself in the shot.
Yeah. It was fun, but yeah, that's basically what y'all gotta do to bring out your company. Like y'all gotta have like
the advertisement.
Yeah,
gotta bring out your show.
Like that viral moment. Like maybe you can get like 10 girls with BBLs lined up.
Yeah,
make them do the twerking.
Yeah, and they all got on your shirts or something like that.
Right.
I mean, look at Cardi B.
Yeah, man.
Ratchet is Megan Thee Stallion.
Yeah,
that's right. That's
10
right.
girls ladder.
Yeah.
They can't look like Asian dogs.
No, man.
We got the plug for the digital billboard if you ever want to do that too. Yeah, the digital billboards in Times Square.
Yeah.
If you ever want to do
I
that.
could be in there, put a BBL.
Get right for the summer.
Yes.
That's really what we be shooting for. Like,
always say hot girl
so winter
summer.
time
This
be the hot
summer
time.
will be crazy.
Yeah. Keep
Winter
it tight.
time be the time. They come get them surgeries.
Keep it
That's
tight
a
in the
fact.
summer.
I mean, a lot of girls getting in right now. Like,
Yeah,
I just told you,
as
like,
we speak, there's girls who probably just recovered.
2 girls right by the gas station. Well, both they both looking crazy.
Yeah, even yesterday we seen the girl by the gas station
Man,
pumping gas.
They probably pumping gas in their bike. I keep seeing them at the gas station.
She had a Nissan Sentra.
Gas is
with
expensive right now. Like.
her butt costs more than her car. But she stay focused. She might get a Lambo truck.
For that sponsor.
They focus.
Am I gonna stop driving this Nissan or get the butt? You know what? But.
The butt could get me a new car.
If the right
The butt make the seats feel much better.
Yeah, but I mean, you talk about the butt gonna get a new car, but you gotta be in the right environment because you know if you
Can't go to any gas.
What your butt gonna do for that new car?
Yeah.
Look, man,
You shouldn't get the butt to get a car. You shouldn't get the butt for none of that.
Oh,
You
that's
get
how
it-
They should go be irresponsible.
They really get it because they see you like, look, they see girls like Emmy Fletcher and all that. They're like, yo, they got a butt. They ended up getting a rapper dude come. That's really
basketball.
they got a chain with their name on it, a Lambo truck.
Yeah.
The little condo.
That's really majority of these girls goals. Like they're like, yo, look,
Or G-Wagon.
exactly. They go is literally like get the BBL, go to the club,
Run into a stepper.
Come on.
run into a stepper,
Can't even be bad at
and then
it.
that
Can't knock the
stepper,
hustle.
you know, turn them into Emmy Fletcher or something. That's
Turn
what
them
they
up.
hope.
Can't
And when they
knock
don't
the
get it, they
hustle.
depressed. And they
Yeah.
get another one. They say,
They
well, it might not have been big
depressed
enough.
and they gotta still pay that, you know, that little what that afterpay payment plan. They gotta pay that for their people.
Then they gotta keep it tight.
He said they had to
That's
pay. Come back.
Exactly.
And get the platinum plan.
That's right.
That's right. Swipe.
Yeah.
That's why I told you in the beginning. I was like, look, man, if you were in the project, you got a BBL, you just go back to the projects. That's a bad investment. Like go to Atlanta or something. Cause like staying in the projects.
No step.
What stepper you think is about to come to the projects?
Right.
Right?
According to Lil Baby, there's like 60 Rolls Royces out there in Atlanta. Like,
Exactly. It's better to get a BBL in Atlanta because I've been to Atlanta. And
They said
You
Atlanta
gotta
the
be
new
better.
black state. Was it not?
Huh?
They said
Yeah.
Atlanta the
Atlanta?
black state.
the print prices went up.
It's been like that for a while.
Atlanta's nice.
Yeah.
There's a lot of black-owned businesses out there since like early 2000s.
It's been like that for a long
Go
time.
to the Hamptons. It might work out for you.
The people in the Hamptons are like BBLs. They're like breast implants.
They
It's a different crowd.
Yeah, it's a different crowd, different doctors.
That's why they
Sometimes
go
people
there and won't
do
make it.
lunchtime lipo. There's a lot of
They'll be
white women
successful.
who do lunchtime lipo. So
Yeah.
it's more like they do BBL. I'm sorry, lunchtime BBL. So they'll do fat insert at lunchtime. So it won't be a lot. It'll be like the gym butt. You know, like the white girls with
Yeah,
the
little
small
tight
butt.
butt.
Just have a
They go
nice little
squat it
butt.
out and
A
do
lot
that.
of them will go and get lunchtime surgery, and it's just for like an hour or so, just a little fat where you need it, and boom.
0.3 cc.
So it's all different type of surgeries.
I like those butts better than the big Apple weird ones.
Yeah.
I ain't
This
gonna
has
hold you.
been one interesting episode.
Those are the ones that go in there like,
Just need a
like
bunch of
3 or 4
pictures.
times.
Yeah.
I just don't want you looking like Asia Dog.
Oh man, leave the
Alright.
I think I gotta get Asia Dog on it. Asia Dog.
It's gonna be a personal conversation.
It's just like, bro, I be seeing her videos. It is very.
It could be
obvious.
better,
Like,
right?
this one leg is mad skinny, then this leg is mad big.
Really? Oh
Well,
man.
if you're getting the right money, you could get that girl. What's that girl name? The one who was with Fetty Wap and then she was with RJ. What's her name?
Oh, I forgot her name.
Damn. Alex. Alexa Sky.
Y'all seen a video?
She running local, like she running local, bro. If you catch it out, she was even at Rowdy Party in Jersey, like she running local.
I think that rapper that died, she was just with him.
Oh,
the Trouble dude.
Yeah, Trouble.
Yeah,
Trouble was a lot of trouble.
Yeah,
man.
R.P. to you, man.
Yeah, man. Soulja Boy's going crazy off of them. He was like, yo, bro, when I was 18, they ran up in my crib. I took out all of it by myself. I went pound. I ain't seen none of y'all doing the Soulja Boy challenge. He's like, y'all all got caught slipping.
Soulja Boy capping. You know damn well. Yeah. I seen that video where he was.
Nah, he did shoot those dudes that ran up in his crib. He did. Because they came on Vlad TV and they was like, yeah, we got shot by Soulja Boy.
Oh, I thought he was capping. Because
Soulja
Boy be doing a lot of capping.
Nah, he really did shoot him.
He be capping, but you don't know when he's telling the truth because he be capping too much.
That's the problem with it, man. When you capping with that,
he exaggerates, but I think he's real life rich and he's real life smart.
Oh, no, he rich.
He has his own shoe company. He has the
soda with his weed.
The little Nintendo game that he created.
He never went broke, Soulja Boy.
He's a real bona fide.
Off for like 2 songs.
And he a dope boy.
I think he made more money than a lot of artists right now that's so-called popping.
He went to jail and came back home. He was still rich.
Come on, man. That man. He said the song "Kiss Me Through the Phone."
Yeah.
Where it's like he did basically, he finessed the label. He like, yo, y'all only get like 10% or 20%, while I get majority of the revenue.
He made the most of his bird off the ringtones back in the day.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
Different era of music.
I forgot all about that.
Yes.
That
we used to be downloading.
That kissed me through the phone and the Soulja Boy. Yo, take that Soulja Boy.
Everybody had that ringtone.
Yeah.
At one point, I had
still hear it.
I ain't been on. I had that as my ringtone.
Yeah. And that Young Jock, eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Yeah, that used to be my ringtone. I was like, oh, I know who's calling. I gotta pick this up.
Nah, them times was fun, man.
Yeah, man. All right, closing thoughts. So you close out, get up out of here.
Just good health, good life, stay safe, keep it tight. Contact us, keep it tight, everything.
Yeah, our email is info@kmichelle.com. Our website is www.keepittightllc.com. Our telephone number is 929-376-2548. So you can catch us at any of those numbers. Keep it tight.
And she might have a mask on, but low key, that's Ashanti. We got Ashanti on the real word.
What would I do without my baby?
This was really nice. Thank you guys for inviting us.
You're welcome.
Definitely had a blast.
Yes.
All right. Closing thoughts?
Check out the BK hallway. I got some music coming out.
A Brooklyn hallway? That sounds like the project.
The BK hallway, the Brooklyn hallway. I'm Hall, Mr. Hall.
I know.
Okay,
so
it's a double entendre.
I got a nice song for married folk. Fire and ice. Girl, you got that fire. Let me bless you with that ice.
Okay.
Ice.
Nice.
Mine is everything in life come with a price. I would have went to Asia though, but I ain't gonna do it.
You gonna spare her? Finally.
Nah, man. She in the Brooks right now.
Wow.
She would be lovers.
My closing thought is your network defines your net worth. And, we done had everybody. And today we have the BBL specialist.
Oh, that's out there.
Nah, keep it tight. Yeah. And they specialize in every single surgery from gastroenterologist. Well, I messed that whole thing up.
Gastric bypass.
Gastric bypass. And what else you got?
Tummy tucks, liposuction, nose jobs, eye lift.
They do everything.
Lap belt. That's
Botox.
the Botox as well.
Mm-hmm.
We have doctors for skin lifts. We do bunion surgery. So we have doctors for everything.
Mm-hmm.
Dentist.
Yes.
Wow.
The craziest thing, we seen a man with Botox yesterday.
Oh yeah, we did with the lip fillers, the big lips.
He had the big.
With lipstick on, lipstick, contour, lashes, mask, everything. It's crazy.
I was like, you really are Barbie.
And his best friend the girl, she had one of them big apples in the Big Apple.
It's always the her left cheek was looking a little.
Yeah. She had to stay on the escalator sideways to eat it out. Yeah, the whole time.
She's like, don't look at me.
And we was looking because we wanted to figure it out. You know when you see them things, you can't just take one look. You gotta look for a while to figure it out. You gotta look from different angles.
Question mark face.
Like, what?
Y'all stop. That's why y'all scoping them. That's why sometimes they feel like that. Like,
but they got it for us to look. Like,
now when y'all say they look like apples.
you know how the apple look like. Y'all know exactly what we talking about.
They know.
They're the professionals. They do it every day.
They help them mentally after that.
They seen over 100 of those things.
BBL into bone skeleton.
Oh, scraped it off.
That wasn't our client. To clear that up, that wasn't a client. That was
we don't take no responsibility for that one.
we have no.
We would have never recommended scraping it.
No.
That was not a keep it tight.
Yeah.
It wasn't a Keep It Tight production. It was not us. Alright. So we thank you for watching. We thank you for all your continued support. Shout out to everybody that watched today. Shout out to our guests for coming on. And we thank you all for watching us. We usually close out with a prayer. So when you guys got to pray. Rock, paper, scissors, huh?
No, thank you God for today. Thank you God for today and the people that's in this room, the people that's watching this show, and the people that's not watching. May God be in your homes. May God be in your hearts. If you don't know God, make sure you find him because he is amazing. God is so good. God is amazing. God does amazing things for you. Just keep the faith. Just don't give up. Just love your family and love yourself even more. Amen.
Amen. Good night and God bless you people. Thank you.
It's the real word. It's the real